This reply that Very Dark Man gave his lawyer got me thinking. It got me thinking and realizing that actually the age of Methuselah had nothing to do with the wisdom of Solomon. That reply was filled with so much wisdom, and I will play it at the end of this very video. But I want you to take something home. There is something he said. Every day you live, every minute you live is a risk. Those people in Benue were not trying to take any risk. They were just going about their daily business, farming, when they got hit, when they got attacked. You can be in your house and get attacked. Every minute we live is actually a risk. And sometimes not taking risk can be a very big risk itself. Yes, someone had told me that not taking risk is risky. Listen, this is your cue to start doing those things that you are afraid of doing, as long as they are not bad things. Do you get? And he said something. Human beings want to see themselves as they are more important than others. Because you have money, you think you are more important than others. Some people have died as a result of the fact that they have money. A poor man cannot die from airplane crash. A poor man cannot die from helicopter crash. Life is risky. For you to move from one point to another, you don't know what is going to happen the next moment. And that is not to say that we should not be careful with our dealings. That is not to say that we should just go to the road and then block the road and say, even if tipper hits me, everybody is meant to die. No. He was trying to also say in the video that I don't think that the risk I took was unnecessary, because of course they are unnecessary and risks that are uncalled for. But ladies and gentlemen, let's even talk about it. If Very Dark Black Man dies today, he has not lost anything. He was a man that came from the slums. People who impacted their generation, I'm sorry to say that some of them, not all, died early. Some of them died early, but their names have not been erased from the hands of time. We still read about people like Delegiwa. Some of you don't know him. He was a journalist. We still read about people like Archbishop Benson Idahosa because of their impact. And there is one consistent trait you will see in these people. It is the fact that they did not fear death. Can I submit to you that so many people actually die many times before their death? Why? Because they are afraid to say the things that should liberate them. Sometimes you cannot have what you want until you take some risk. There is no great man who have not had to take some risk. No great man of history, and even those alive that have not had to take some risk and that are still not taking risk. God forbid, but if anything happens to Very Dark Black Man today, he would have lived a fulfilled life. We would think that he was the one that lost, but it is you and I in Nigeria that lost. That man is a necessity in Nigeria. And if anything happens to him, next time when there is injustice and there's nobody to fight for us, we will remember Very Dark Man. All of us will say, there once lived a very dark man. Let us not forget, it was this taking of risk that brought him to where he is. Life does not favor those who don't take risk. Life does not favor those who are not bold. You may die in silence. Can I shock you? Those people that want to unalive you because of what you said or because of who you are afraid of you. People don't go after and chase with everything they have those who do not pose as threats to them. They want to clear you from their way because they are too afraid. Your enemies are afraid of you. That's why they don't want you to speak up. That's why they want to silence you. What are they afraid of? Finally, I want to tell you something. That the greatest tragedy that can happen to any man is not death. The greatest tragedy that can happen to any man is if that man refuses to fulfill purpose. If you just existed on earth without living, You lived on earth walking on eggshells, trying to be everybody's friend, trying to patronize everybody, trying to please people. And sometimes even that itself is a risk. So next time we are trying to tell people not to take a risk, let us examine that risk, whether it was necessary. It's also important that we know that some risks are unavoidable, and because it is unavoidable, we should promote being wise in taking risk. Let us also begin to ask the right questions. Why is it risky to do the right thing?
Now, we said if anything happens to you today, Nigerians will move on. It is true. But is there anybody on earth in this world that will die today that the world will not move on? Jesus Christ died, the world move on. Pope of Catholic Church just died, the world don't move on. They don't even get another pope. Diego Jota, Liverpool player, Ikpai, the world don't move on. Let's talk about Buhari, who just recently passed. Buhari, our former president, a very important personality in Nigeria history. Ikpai, everybody don't move on. What do you think is special about you? There's no human being where go die, where the world no go move on. You know the problem is, Nigerians put a lot of importance to themselves. There's nothing important about you. You are just a human being that this world just be like, it just be like road where all of us they pass. We go end up in the right place, which is in the grave. Do you understand? So when he said, I take risks on unnecessary things, I take unnecessary risks, I don't see them as unnecessary. What are the risks he's talking about? Yelwata. I went to Yelwata. Do you understand? Not just Yelwata. Anytime anything happens, I go there. I go there because I have a platform. And I just want to call the attention of the government to what the people in the rural areas, the underground people, the ghetto people, the villagers, all these people that don't have opportunity for the government to hear their cry. When things happen to them, I just go there to say, hey, government, come and see. For crying out loud, they reported that Yelwata news. Nobody knew that it was that bad until I went there. And to be very honest, the media, there's nothing anybody wants to tell me. The media is controlled in Nigeria. So they would not go and show those things. Do you understand? Those are the unnecessary risks. I don't see them as an unnecessary risk. I am very, very energetic. I'm a young man. I have the purpose. I have the zeal. But Nigerians think that they are so important. Oh, yeah. They can't get one particular quote where they get. They say, if you die now, you lose. Excuse you? What do you mean by that? Can you control that? Do you know what will happen in the next minute? Who are you? Unnecessary risks. Am I better than the people where they die of natural causes every day? The people where motor jam. Am I better than them? Am I better than the people where they die of cancer? Am I better than the people where the villages where malaria they kill? Are you better than them? You people place so much importance in your life. To be very honest, when I see that tweet, I was disappointed because, oh my wait, you be comrade. You know we really need to do these things. But don't ever. So all those people where they talk say, if you die, Nigeria will move on. There's no human being on earth that will die where the world don't go move on. Jesus Christ, the Son of God, died, the world move on. Look at where we are today. Now we don't turn throwback. Ultimately, anybody who open his mouth talk that thing is a coward. I swear to God. Any human being for this country will open his mouth. If he die, Nigeria will move on. It's a coward. And trust me, that is a word that the politicians have put there. It is the government that put that in there to scare people from talking. There's nothing. You are not important. Think about it. What is in this world? Think about it. Tell me today. I want to know. What is the routine? You wake up in the morning, you go and look for money, you come back. Then when you don't make so much money, you raise a family, you born pikin, the pikin grow, you born another pikin, the pikin grow, you born another pikin, you look for money, you are in circle. That is the thing that you do in this world. The most important thing in this world is what you do for people. Do it. If you die now, you lose. Who die now, you lose. Which kind of talk with that? Do you know what will happen in the next minute? Some people say when they take risks, that they did their house, that they can't kill them. What did happen for Benway? Then they go take risk. No be there, they go there. Terrorists will come kill them. You see, they happen for Borunu. What happened for Yelwata? They were in their homes. They are farmers. What did happen for Aguinebudo? What did happen for Enugu? What did happen for Taraba? What did happen for Bayelsa? What's happening in Delta State? All those farmers will just there. They'll just come finish them. They don't buy them. You think you are important? You are nothing. We are all nothing. Chicken where they waka up and down, no, see, they'll still catch and chop. You place so much importance in your life when you are worth nothing at the end of the day. We are passengers in this world. We all end up in the grave. Peace and love, don't play. If you play, you go and learn, and you will learn the hard way.